And our side.
As expected until they got surprised with the surge late in the game. Totally overtook them and took them by surprise as well.
And Clark can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Carr. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, he said their focus has to be on the defensive end of the floor. Going up, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. I think the message coach has delivered is well-focused, guys.
Yeah, straight to the point there. I mean, defend their shooters with every ounce of energy they can muster.
And I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach go deep into his bench tonight because of that. They're going to be expending a ton. Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
They get it this game against Phoenix. The Kings shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lets it fly. Not enough on that one as it misses. Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Passes it to Sampson. Shoots a three. Smith missing again. With one on the clock. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Kings ahead, up 6. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must... Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Barnes. Henderson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Ian Clark's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Smith subbed in for Curry. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. Smith is out there with Ian Clark. And it's Henderson in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Collison dishes to Gay. Shot clock at 6. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead. Boy, what a great game for Gay. 13 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
A chance here to get a quick injury report.
At this point, he's saying that it looks like a level 1 twisted ankle.
All right, Doris, really appreciate you finding out how he's doing.
And, you know, I know everyone is rooting for him to make a quick and full recovery.
Absolutely. I mean, his teammates want him back out there as much as he wants to be back out there.
Jeter kicks to Collison. 1:27 left in the first half of basketball. To the middle, here's Cauley Stein, and he dunks it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Here's Smith. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. He is yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
The Kings leading. Collison kicks to Gay. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feel.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And that sends Freak to the free throw line. It's going to go on Willie Cauley-Stein. The Warriors shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
Jakar Sampson's checked in for Golden State. Free throw good, Smith. It's a neck-and-neck game in Golden State. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jeter. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Collison. Another shot, and there's the nice layup by Cauley Stein. And the Kings lead by 3.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth.
Of anybody who defends that way, I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back. Some changes here for the Warriors. Barnes, he's checked in for Lee. Henderson comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Smith subbed in for Curry. On the court for Sacramento, they've got Cauley Stein. Goof is out there with Caspi. Loose Collison, and it's Jeter in at the shooting guard position.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to Doris Burke for an update. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Suns played some outstanding basketball. He ended with 29 points, and in addition to his scoring, he also came away with a season high for rebounds. A performance like this was just the trick his team needed to snap their losing streak.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Down low, Jeter makes it off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1. But this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action. A competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Smith out to Thompson. 5 on the clock. From the arc. And that one's good by Henderson. Henderson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And when he's got that much of a height advantage on the perimeter, it's really tough on the defender. Easy 3-pointer.
Cauley Stein passes to Caspi. It's stolen by Green.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Smith. Passes to Green. Smith, no luck.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
3 for Caspi. Goes back up. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Cauley Stein.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And coming up is... Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. Changes here for the Warriors. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark. And Smith subbed in for Curry. Sacramento also making some changes. Cousins comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Collison in for Hardaway. On the wing, Thompson and Iguodala. Green at the 4 with Lee at the 5. And it's Smith in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Sacramento.
What a clutch performer. He loves being in these situations, just relishes the opportunity. A lot of guys say they do, but you can see it in his face. He truly does.
Collison against Smith. Cousins with a screen for Collison. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Smith against Collison. Smith scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, they forced a decent number of turnovers in this one, fellas, and they've turned most of those turnovers into points.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, George Karl had some advice for the team in that last huddle. He said, no time to waste, fellas. We've got to pick it up right now if we're going to make a comeback and try to win this thing. Let's go all out. Back to you.
The drive by Collison. That doesn't go either for Collison. The Warriors leading. Here's Smith. And Jones sends it back. For Sacramento, they've got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Collison kicks to Cousins. And off the prior, and in it goes. Cousins has got the game tied up here for the Kings. And for the Warriors, they're shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Smith. Iguodala outside. It's taken away by Collison. And now the Kings fast break. He's got the ball.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch.
Lee with the steal. Here's Thompson. Sinks it.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Cousins. Connects. And he has brought them to within 2 points. That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that one.
And that's exactly what they're doing. There is no noise in the stands right now.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Iguodala dishes to Smith. On the wing, Green. Defended by Jones. Just 4 to shoot. That's a 2 from Smith. Smith missing again. Here's Gay. It's good. This game is all even.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Thompson for 3. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And what great competition we're seeing so far. After regulation, the stalemate. And we'll see now how these two teams and these... So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, Clark, but things... finally came together for him in overtime.
Looked to me like the amber light on the gas tank didn't quite come on. They still had enough fuel to get across the finish line comfortably.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline.